Hey, hey, hey. I just hit 2K. Let's have some fun. Hey, yes, Jack. How you doing? Quiet little stream here. It feels weird without music, but we are trying this multi-stream thing with YouTube as well, so we will see how that is working. That looks like that is working fine, so that is awesome. And yeah, we'll try this out. So we are working on the free-to-play, making some chickens, doing a little arena, though, because I need to grind this up to 200 gold medals before I can actually purchase the thing I need to purchase. So, all right, you I can beat. So let's just beat up on Arbiter. But how are you doing on this fine Monday? Yeah, not my usual time. I just figured I'd do something special. Alrighty. And while we're at it, let's check out tag, because tag, oh good, I can grind that. Actually, I may have screwed that one up. That's fine. I'm probably fine, because if these are all level ones, it won't be an issue. Hey, Cyber. Hi, Greg. How you doing? Good. Chat is working at least. That's good. So just something different. I haven't had a chance to do. I mean, I've got time at the moment, and it's we just hit 2K followers or subs or whatever they're called on YouTube. So I figured we'd give this a try and see how this works. Maybe if this works fairly well, I might start doing a few more multi-stream YouTube-y thingy what's-its. And all right, so move you around, move you around. I can actually grab my Flannan again. So there we go. That should be good enough for, actually, that should be good enough just auto at this point. Hey, Winter, thank you very much. Yeah, it's, you know, I was surprised and impressed when I hit 1K, and now I just hit 2. So it's, that's a big deal. So normally I am certainly a little more dancey, but we don't have the music going, but that's fine. I do not want to get a copyright strike, and I want to kind of see how well this works. And if this works, maybe I'll figure out a way to do some non-copyright music, and we can do a little more dual streaming, which would be kind of fun. Hey, Amru, appreciate that. Yeah, it's I said it's been interesting and fun. So I do have some champion training to grind up. I'm also farming for, and that's the thing too. I was thinking about making a video for the free to play, but I've got a video that's going live tomorrow already recorded. I prefer the Myth Fu over the Wixwell just because, I mean, the Wixwell works if you've got the right champions for it, but sometimes getting the damage can be kind of iffy, and if you, depending on how it's booked and whatnot. Versus the Myth Fu basically is pretty easy to deal with. So, hey, Dr. Matt, Doctor Who, how you doing? All right, so we are doing well there, and just to show you guys, part of why I am grinding 3v3 is on the free-to-play here. I am actually #1 in this tournament of tag. And I've got somebody on my heels. And honestly, it's not the worst thing if I come in second versus first, but I would like certainly these, I'd certainly prefer the epic masks to the regular masks. But I really want this epic book. So I want to make sure I get a top 2 because this epic book could be huge and it's so hard to get epic books. And if I can get a 4-star chicken out of that, that'd be great. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Santa Noel combo is interesting to tune. I would recommend either the Fushan or the other stuff. The good thing about the Fushan one is Fushan doesn't actually need to be booked for it. It helps if he is because he does more damage. But Fushan, let's see here. Where is the lizard stuff? Lizards. Fushan only needs to be booked if you want to use this, which is actually huge because you get this book here and then it's good. And this does some decent damage, but his A1 does good damage too. So you literally, if you build him with if you want to build him with accuracy, then you build him for this and you want to book this down, but you don't need to book it to start with. And then it's always affinity friendly and it's easy. So awesome, S-Jack. That is amazing. That's the thing too. It's ultimately really easy to get a Myth-Fu team to one key Ultra Nightmare. The Wixwell team could depend on the champions you have and how fast your Wixwell team is in general. So we are working on chickens. I am, just to look at the challenges here, not the challenges, the missions here. I need to get this fixed, but this is live arena. So until I grind this, I basically have nothing else to do specifically. I've got the Fire Knight thing I need to grind here, which would mean I'll be probably pushing Fire Knight up. The 4 champions to 60 is going to happen one way or another, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, you definitely turn off his AoE stun because that's not as good as his decreased defense. But having him as a decreased defense champion is not bad for the Myth-Fu, so that's not a horrible thing. But and so next up it's going to be this Demon Lord key, which by the way, I should check my Demon Lord stuff and see where we're at, and then fuse Relic Keeper. And I am 1 champion short of fusing Relic Keeper, but I'd rather not give up my one of the other champions too, just if I can avoid it. So I'm kind of farming for both of them. So let's see here. All right, so I've done the hard key already. I'm hoping that at Brutal this gets down. We haven't gotten Brutal down to an affinity yet, and I really, really would like to do that. Yeah, we're doing both, Dr. Matt, so we're going to give this a try. Hey, Ramonho, how you doing? We are testing out the multi-stream at the moment, so it seems to be working fairly well for the most part, so that's good. At least the chat's working, so that's good. So we can battle this. This is an easy 1 key. Yep, easy 1 key. And unfortunately, my Brutal team is on the edge of a 2 key. They're getting better slowly, and it might have gotten better because I just got a couple of upgrades to some masteries on Ugo, so that might help a little bit. But yeah, we're doing good. Oh, I got 2 other cool things that I was super, super happy about. Let me go find them here. So I got this 6-star accuracy banner with speed in Ogryn. And I also got one in, there it is, in Dwarves, which will be great. So that'll go on my Geo and go on my Ugo once Ugo is 6 stars. She's not 6 stars yet, though, so I'm still struggling with that. But we're working on it. So we are unfortunately farming for a copy of her because I need her to fuse Relic Keeper. So we are unfortunately farming down here. So you, and you. Nice. I'm pretty I actually got a nice banner for my Wukong, so I'm not too upset. I'm not as worried for a Wukong banner. Oh, wait, let's see. In fact, what is my Wukong banner? Because I've got, yep, I found a 4-star accuracy banner with speed on him, and I got attack percent at the end. So, not complaining at all about him, and the extra accuracy was definitely needed on this Wukong build, so super happy. Hey, on Fenrir, how you doing? So yeah, so we are farming stuff, and I figured, you know what, if I'm going to be grinding some stuff, I might as well get on the tubes and stream for you guys and get a chance to chat with you guys, because you know what, Farming with friends is always fun. That and it gave me an excuse to make a chicken themed what's it called, thumbnail. In fact, let me just Hey, Zero Brew, how is it going? Chat, do go check out Zero Brew. In fact, I need to shout him out on Twitch. Hey, Bootman, appreciate the Prime. Thank you very much. Those of you guys on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, by the way, somebody can shout out Zero Brew. I've got a couple of moderators in chat. I apparently can't use mod commands in the multi-chat for some reason. I can do it over here. There we go. We got him shouted out. But yeah, appreciate that Twitch Prime. Those of you who have Amazon Prime, you can attach your Twitch to Amazon Prime. It gives you a free sub. Make sure you use it so that Jeff Bezos does not get those $5. Somebody else will. How are you doing, my friend Bootman? I guess this is probably weird because it's a Saturday effectively as far as that's concerned. But usually you are wrapping up and doing the dishes. I mean, I don't know. Are you doing dishes right now? Maybe. But yeah, go check out Zero Brew. He is starting out the YouTube stuff as well, so go check him out on YouTube's as well. He is a cool dude. Hey, Objective Observer, how you doing? Yeah, that's true. You do have to actually eat dinner before the dishes are ready. So, appreciate you stopping by at least, and appreciate the sub. So we are testing things out. We will see how well this works and the multi-stream stuff. I do know that one of the things on my stream usually is some of the music I have in the background, and I am definitely not doing the music because I can't filter out the music to only go to Twitch. At least I don't have an easy way to do that at the moment. I've been told there are ways to do it. I just don't have one at the moment. So I'm not going to fight with that because I do not want to get a copyright strike on YouTube. So for now, we're just going to be some quiet. I could certainly I do have some copyright free stuff I could probably throw on maybe, but it's, the stuff I kind of throw on in the background to have stuff in the background on my Twitch. Or you can supply your own music and then listen to me talk to you while you have your own music, which is fine too. Well, hard 10's good. So that's awesome, Bootman. Yeah, I mean, even hard 10 Dragon is not an easy fix. It takes some decent gear, it takes some good builds, and some thoughtful teams. So, it's Dragon, so it's one of the easier ones. But honestly, I think Dragon 10. I had a Ice Golem 10 team on my alt before I had a Dragon 10. Same with Spider. The Dragon hits really hard on 10. Ooh, 6-star soul for Tomb Lord. That's pretty cool. On my main, I use Mithrala and Stultus, because Stultus just throws everything back. I've seen some of your Epic Zero Brew. I don't know if I've seen all of them or not. I've done fairly okay on this account for the Pard pulls. I thought for a while I was thinking I wasn't doing great, but honestly, getting Frozen Banshee really early helped a ton, and then getting Geomancer more recently has helped a ton too. On your free-to-play or on your main? On your free-to-play, that feels really bad. Oh, you get anything exciting at least? I don't know. If you posted that video, I'll go check that video out at some point. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Um, for an early game account, UDK is useful all over the place. Ooh, Magnar's awesome. So you can like put him in toxic set, and then he can actually solo like some of the bosses. He can farm Dragon 20 with food in a toxic set. He's pretty good. You can. He's definitely going to help you a big carry for faction wars early on. Obviously, he's really good in arena. But he's a good support. So even if the problem is that if you want him to be, you want to be a support outside of arena, you're not going to put him super slow in Stone Skin. You're going to put him in other gear and be somewhat tanky, but not slow because you want him to get his skills off. Just want the 3-star champion, and then I will be happy. Oh, I should double check that. Not what I want. Where's my cloud bot? There we go. I have my YouTube cloud bot active, so now you actually should be able to see. So if I do like, that should hopefully work on YouTube as well. Maybe. We'll figure it out. There we go. It's working on YouTube too. All right, let's check and see where we're at with any of these refreshes. I can refresh here. That's good. That's too tough. That's something I can do. Let's swap with you, and then that should be good. Not recently. Let me go check. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, Amish, take care. Good, best wishes for you for that. So, it's not PR, it's not personal rewards this week anyway, so it's really kind of you can miss CVC if you want to. Not a big deal. Hey, good. A couple of easy ones. Ooh, a snick track. That snick track might be challenging. I might still be able to do that one. Dang it, I gotta pull you back out. Not that it's gonna be a problem for here. All right, put Tagore back in. There we go. That's going to be good. Get those poisons out there. Awesome. And you're dead. Yeah, I may have to fix my my YouTube bots a little bit because my bots are built for Twitch, and apparently YouTube has different limits on what you can do. So that's fine. But they're working at least. 75 more. How much of this do I have in the... Okay, I've got another one of these for 10 more, so that's good. I'm running low on gems, so we may not be farming too much longer on this account. But that's going to be well worth it, because souls are a good deal. Oh, that's another thing I got that's kind of amusing. I got a 4-star Gallic soul, and I actually happen to have a Gallic, so I am, going to keep him around for Orc Faction Wars because, I've actually got now 2 good epics for Orc Faction Wars and a Gallic for damage with a 4-star soul. I mean, I don't even need great gear on him, and that should be amazing. So that'll be fun. What Faction Wars is next, by the way? Ogrin. Oh, good. I've got a bunch of Ogrin, so that won't be a problem. And Sacred Order. I've got a bunch of Sacred Order, so that's okay. So 2 more we should be in good shape with. That's awesome. Now, I'm not actually pushing really hard for... Let's just make sure. Didn't get a Sorceress somewhere anywhere, did I? Nope. Gotta find one of you. We will, however, pull some Mystery Shards, because you never know what you're going to get from Mystery Shards. Nope. All right. There's a Lamellar. Not particularly exciting. Is he an E good? He's got an AoE attack, so that doesn't suck. I may squirrel him away just to make sure I've always got a rare for Sacred Order. Show me all my Sacred Orders. Yeah, in fact, let's squirrel you away. That's good. So, yeah, always trying to squirrel away if I can get a rare to do Faction Wars, that saves me a ton of looking for one. Now, obviously, that's at least got a faction I can farm, but I'm literally about to use 2 of them for Relic Keeper in this fusion, because I've got Justiciar and I've got this dude here. So once I get those 2, I've got one of him, but I'd like to get another one because I actually got a 1-star blessing for him. So I'd like to kind of keep that one if I can. I guess if I have to, I will sacrifice him, but I'd like to try to keep him. So let us get back into here and start grinding up some chickens. So anybody get anything super exciting this weekend on shard pulls? Actually, let's throw some music up there because I can. So if we do this properly, oh, that hasn't even on anything anyway. That should be there. Come on, me. Probably my VOD music hasn't been on for a while. So, all right, we'll throw that on there. Let me know if you guys can hear the music a little bit. It should be fairly quiet, but I'll turn it up just a bit so you get a little bit of music. Well, Marius is not an HP nuker. He's a max HP nuker. You want more of a, if you're looking for a nuker for that, you're looking for Rhodos is your absolute best pick. He-Man is probably the second best pick. And then after that, it's either going to be throw it on a high HP nuker or throw it on a high attack nuker. And it's basically a matter of, are you looking for the extra damage reduction, or are you looking to do more damage? But yeah, that one's perfect for a He-Man who grows his own HP. It's perfect for a Rhodos who grows his own HP, and it's going to have, both of them are going to have high attack and high HP at the same time. So if we just go to the relics, we're talking this one, yep. Oh, the Cat's Gaze, different issue. Cat's Gaze. Cat's Gaze, the Ignore Defense Relic. Oh, that can go on anybody. Any nuker of any kind will be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be good on a Marius, actually. The problem with it on a Marius is Marius's multipliers are not that hard to max out. So, yes, you'll get the extra 10% ignore defense, but the extra 40% crit damage might be lost on him. But it will also allow you to build him better in other ways by ignoring a little bit of defense or a little bit of crit damage on the rest of the build, possibly. So, if it lets you build a Marius with a lot more accuracy and a lot better speed and a little more defense, then it may be worthwhile. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. For me, I would probably put this, honestly, I'd probably put, if I got this thing, it's probably going on my what's his name, Toshiro first, to see how much that helps him do extra damage, because the 10% ignore defense will help him a ton, because I don't have a blessing on my Toshiro at the moment either. So all right, so we'll upgrade these folks.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's great for Marius in Arena and Chimera. It's helpful, but in PVE but yeah, that's the only PVE content it's going to help you with is on Chimera. Other than the fact that it helps you if you're struggling to get towards the maximum amount. So, like if I want, my Marius is around 265 crit damage, I think, and he generally maxes it out or near maxes it out on a lot of content. His defense is my Marius's defense is kind of low though, so maybe we could do better. All right, let us get, we can go through some 3-star chickens too. Do I need 3-star chickens, or I want more 2 stars?
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean,
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the propane tank on your grill first.
Yeah, we'll do some 3-star chickens. We'll get to work on those.
Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
salt and vinegar.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions,
That's
and
not
availability.
helping.
Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company. And
Alrighty. There we go. Congratulations, Dr. Matt. You have been made a moderator on YouTube, so that is awesome. So what are you guys all up to in Raid today? And do let me know if you can hear the music. And whether or not you like the music. I I don't listen to it too much. I know it's some of the generic video game music of various kind that's free to play. So, hey DK, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Chad, if you're on Twitch, go check out DK. He is he does some raid streaming, fun dude. Does giveaways occasionally. There it is. So yeah, we are celebrating 2,000 subs on YouTube, and we're doing our first dual stream. So we're sans music, or like sans the really good music, and having some fun. And to be fair, I think the Twitch experience is generally a little bit better than the YouTube streaming experience, but I know there's a lot of people that only catch this stuff on YouTube, so not going to complain about it. Yeah, it's not it is a copyright-free stream. I use it as my background music. It actually shows up on my Twitch VODs. So, perfect. And if it's in the background pretty well and it's not overpowering anything, that is the important part. How you doing, Ram? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, 5-star speed boots. I will not complain about those. Not the set I'm really looking for, but if I'm going to have to farm this, I'm going to get some speed boots while I'm at it. That can get sold. Okay, let's go check back into Arena. Don't have time for that one yet, so we can refresh over here and see if I can do any of these things. Those are dangerous. This is less dangerous. All right, so that's the easy one, so we'll do that there. Alice can probably solo that one, so we'll go with this. And Croydon is... You can freeze people, which could be annoying. Aothar, I've got extra damage there. This'll work. Alright, let's go. And I can just put you on auto. Alice takes care of that. That's nice and easy. Weak hit, of course. Oh, man. Sheep got smite. We stunned it. For him. There we go. And now for this one, hopefully he's not built very well. There's all the poisons. He's dead. That's what I wanted. Perfect. And we're getting some of these things here. So I've got my energy from here already. All right, what do we got here for gold? Ooh, we got a Frostbringer. She doesn't bring the frost, so I should be able to actually beat her up. Let's go. Get her. Why is your computer angry? It's not nice to make your computer angry. Yeah, the unfortunate part about this is nowhere near as much experience as farming anywhere else, which is why I've been kind of avoiding doing this. But given how long this has been taking to get this rare, I figure it's time to start doubling down on it. Yeah, as far as music is concerned, at some point in time, I may invest in something that can get me some maybe more interesting music in the background. I don't know. Right now, I'm just doing whatever I can do that's, copyright free. I was thinking about investing into something for music for my regular videos too, but honestly, I don't know if my regular videos need a lot of music or not, because it's not the type of videos I often make. So I think music could get distracting in them occasionally.
There's a new class of blockbuster drugs. Drugs like Ozempic. They're changing bodies
And all of a sudden,
Oh.
just the weight starts falling off.
fortunes,
It just got too expensive.
They're just bank breakers.
and industries.
There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of skepticism.
The impact of these drugs.
Yeah, and it's well, actually, no, that's right. These guys are 3 stars, so actually, I'm not going to run short. Because these guys, of getting them to,
Tap now to listen to Spotify.
level 20, they fall just short of level 20 as 2 stars when you're doing this floor,
So you could get your
which is
money
really annoying.
up to 2 days faster. And there's no cost. It's your money, right? So stop playing the waiting game. It's
But
just
since they're
one
3
more
stars,
way
it shouldn't
to
be an
look
issue.
out for people every day. Hey, Twin Cities, is your bank looking out for you? Maybe it's time to switch. Visit your neighborhood Huntington branch or make the switch
Perfect.
at huntington.com/yourmoney. Direct deposit and
Alrighty.
eligibility requirements apply.
Do one more of these.
Cars.com has over 2 million cars for every possible you. Want to be a stylish professional for your new city job? Well, there's a sleek German car.
And then we'll see where we're at. Whether or not I use the last of my gems, I don't know.
You rather be king,
I do need to get this champion at some point in time, so it is a thing that I need to do on this account.
row cars for that.
But I don't know if I need to burn all of my resources to do it either. So maybe we'll stop after we get these guys, wherever this is at. Really, really would like that rare. Let's take a look at my chickens here. So let's just build a couple more. So I always like to build a little bit of at least one of each. So that's a force. That will be a spirit. That'll be a magic. We'll do another spirit while we're at it. And then we can make these guys into 2 stars, which I think will clear enough room so I can summon a bunch of mystery shards and hope that I get a rare. Where are we at? Dungeon Divers. That's right. I'm making points in the Dungeon Divers. Yay, 3 brews. Woohoo. That's another reason that doing the campaign stuff is at least not bad, because that's giving me Dungeon Divers points. It's been, every once in a while, it's been hiccuping for me for a little while, especially when I'm checking some of these tournaments like that. So if I go into here, this will take forever. Not that I'm actually doing a lot of work on this, although I probably will I should run at least one of these just to get some points on the board, just in case nobody does anything else. And if I can get a top 10 finish, I get a top 10 finish, right? And we're going to run low on mystery shards again, because that's what I do on this account. There's a rare. That is a Purgator. He is Destroys max HP, hits twice. I'll have to take a look and see if I want him over the other dude. In fact, why don't we just check that out now? So I've got Purgator, and then who's the other dude I threw in here? Lamellar, okay. Well, let's look them up on Hell Hades quickly. So, get to the Hell Hades main site, and then we will pull up the website so you guys can all see what I'm looking at. Oh, if you're talking that level of diff problem, yeah, drivers might help with that too. Mine, from that perspective, I've not been having any problem, but I've also got a, 4070 in this PC, so it's not like I'm hurting. So, all right, Purgator, there you are. Purgator. Okay, so he does a bunch of damage and not much else. That's fine. Got a nice AoE there, but and then. And he's got a weak AoE here, so. And. Oh, he actually has a decrease attack. 4-turn cooldown, bookable to 3 decrease attack. So that's not the suckiest thing out there. But, and decreased defense in the... Okay, he's got more utility than the other dude, I think. The other dude hits fairly hard, but is super squishy. Lamellar is going to be... Let's see. Kind of curious. He's an HP-based champion. Okay, so he doesn't do a lot of damage, and you need lots of HP on him. But he's tanky. Wow, he's actually got a lot of tankiness. You know what? I will... Especially because I have Sacred Order coming up. I'll vault him for now, too, and we can see what we got for Sacred Order stuff, and then I'll sort it out from there. And I don't need a lot of damage because I've got Alice, so it might be that Lamellar might actually be more useful for me. But that's fine. All right, let's check and see. As always, we are not quite ready for refresh yet. So just looking at this quickly, anything that really absolutely needs to be either rolled up or checked on. Certainly love you to do a little more damage with the... This is tempting to roll up. But we don't have any events right now, so I think I'm going to hold off until later on that. Would be nice if I had more stuff to pull. But we may be out of resources and mostly out of time for the free-to-play at the moment. Which is fine. All right, so in that case, I think I'm going to park this off to the side. I can certainly check this kind of off stream. Let's go check. Where is... There we go. You're in good shape. so let us grab my main. I need to run a Hydra key on that. So let's just double check. You. Not you. You. All right, I don't think I need anything else built for you.
Since you're new to H&R Block, we'll look at your returns from the last
I
3
can't
years for
upgrade
any money your
you
last
much
guy
because I
invested.
don't have anything I'm really willing to
Find
sacrifice. Oh, I do have 2 of these
Find
now.
any mistakes.
Could have really used that 2 years ago when I dated that mistake for 5 months.
Don't leave money on the table.
That
Switch
gives
to
me
H&R
more
Block.
accuracy.
Second look review. Second look is included at no additional cost with the purchase of tax preparation. Results vary. All tax.
All right,
situations
let's
are different.
try
This is
something
5 years
then.
final amended return.
I got a bunch of you, so we'll max that out.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check
Need
the propane tank on your
you.
grill first before hosting.
Max that out.
Fire up. Here, let me try.
Need you two.
Didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a
And
quote.
now this is the one on Toshiro, right? Let's go back out. Upgrade.
Savings vary. Subject to terms,
Perfect.
conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And this is a good one anyway. So that will get me a bunch of extra attack. And I don't know if this is getting me 33% damage or this is getting me 4% every time this ticks now. Either way, it's good. But if this ticks up a little faster, that's good. And of course, the extra accuracy and extra attack are not too bad. Not that I need tons of it with him. Yeah, that's what I think it does, Bard. How you doing, by the way, Bard? Chat, go check out Bard Gaming as well. He is a live streamer as well, and will does some raid stuff. Go check him out. There we go. Hey, Burso, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. All right, so I have not run any... do I have any siege keys left? That's siege keys. Do I have any Cursed City stuff left? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, we're doing well. Hey, none such. Thank you much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. I do actually also have memberships available on YouTube for those of you watching me on YouTube. I think I'm going to try to start subscribing at some or pushing some of that at some point in time. So we'll see how often I do the live stream stuff. But I believe it's I believe it actually may be $4.99 for membership there. I think I'm not 100% sure, but that I believe gets you ad-free viewing of both my videos and my live streams. I am not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But it helps support the channel, and I appreciate you guys helping support me in the channel because you guys are absolutely awesome. So, all right, Hydra, which rotation are we into? All right, so I don't have a weakened champion on this team. Mad Hatter would be interesting on this team eventually. Let me look at Mad Hatter. I don't actually have him built yet. But Hatter's a pretty good champion. He's got the attacks all enemies and Hex and Weaken. That would be helpful, especially because I don't know where I've got Hex on this particular thing. Increased duration of all buffs, debuffs. That's good. And then this is the highest crit damage ally attack. That's right. So that'll get Toshiro involved as well. But honestly, Toshiro is actually pretty good. Hey, Dark Sword, how you doing? Yeah, wasn't that hard. Now I don't have the music is obviously not my normal music. It's just, you know, background music, but I, you know, it's working. Hey, Martin, how you doing? So, yeah, we'll give this a try. See how much better Toshiro does now that I upgraded that. I mean, he got a little extra attack out of it, too, so... Toshiro is just so good, though. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is I need to figure out what to redo with him, and I probably should do a guide on Mad Hatter too. It's just I've been so busy with the free to play. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. You have been upgraded. I mean, I didn't have any mods on YouTube before, so need to put you somewhere. Might as well put you to work somewhere else too. Okay, can I get... I cannot get a provoke, okay. Awesome, appreciate it. So, yeah, so this team is fine, but, you know, the only thing I redo this for is I would like to get a provoke from Necmo on the first turn, just so we don't get the initial first turn cleansing, because that's just kind of lame. And we should, because Necmo is hitting 3 different times before we are ready to do this. Because he's hitting with his own A2, and then he hits again with his own A1. There we go. I got the provoke. We're good. So that's the only RNG I really push for, and then from there we'll just, you know, let it go. But let's get some fun stuff going. Oh, good. Wallmaster killed somebody early, because Wallmaster gets a bunch of extra HP the moment he kills somebody, so getting that first kill for him is huge. And the big reason I run Necmo on this team with what's his name, Toshiro, is because Toshiro really does need leeches out there to maximize his impact. So having a second champion out there throwing leech out is such a huge advantage. Yep. Yeah, that is the type of thing. So congratulations, we have officially, there we go. Now we've done it. We've won Keyed Nightmare. So key done. I will be right back in just a second. I want to grab a drink. There we go. And to be fair, if anybody wants to hop in Discord, and if anybody actually wants me to pull their souls for them today while we are doing some of this stuff, I am certainly willing to hop on other people's accounts. I'm kind of torn on it. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to play it by ear. The problem I'm having on my free-to-play is that the amount of energy it's going to take for me to get the cat's gaze is probably going to cost me masteries on multiple champions, as well as probably 2 or 3 6-stars. And I think just because of that, I'm not likely to be going for it. Plus, the summon events are probably going to cost me as well. So on my competitive free-to-play for the Hell Hades one, I think it would be absolutely amazing to get. but I think my count is too early to really kind of farm something like that because I need to focus too much on masteries and improving things like my clan boss team. And my clan boss team is right on the edge of 2-keying brutal. So once I can get War Master on one more champion, I'll be in great shape.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Yeah, we can pull some souls for you.
New health goals and wealth goals. Protecting your identity is an important step. Your info
Hey, loser, how you doing?
could expose you to identity theft, leading to lost funds.
And this is starting to go poorly, but this happens, you know. At some point in time, somebody gets some buffs out, and then they spread them, and we're in bad shape. But we're not going to die. So,
Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/Spotify. Terms apply.
in fact, Toshiro should be actually chugging away at the big boss, so.
Bring the beats with premium. Download and bring your music anywhere so you can dance to high quality music.
Yeah, I think it's going to be too difficult. I think it's just asking an awful lot for an account that, you know, isn't, especially, hey, Undead, how you doing? Chat, go check out Undead. If one of my mods wants to shout out Undead on Twitch, I appreciate it. He is another content creator for the challenge, so. Welcome back, loser. Awesome. So we will do that in just a little bit. I will get a little bit deeper in this, and then we can start pulling souls for Dark Sword. Let's just park that account. Actually, let's not park that account. So... Yeah, on my because I've got a low-end account, or not to say low-end account, but I've got my free-to-play for the challenge. I've got this account, which is my main, and then I have my other alt, which is just a low-spend account. So that account shouldn't have any problems, but that account's super endgame too. So, not super endgame, but very endgame. Replace Lydia for Hatter and Hydra is not a bad option, because like for me, especially if you have somebody else that does decreased defense already on the team, then you get Weaken and Hex, and Hatter does some of the debuff extension and whatever else too. The only thing that Lydia does that's actually really nice that you're missing out on that then is you're missing out on the increased speed, which can be very nice for Lydia, and the strengthen, which can help keep you alive as well. But yeah, Hatter and Ugo are a great pair for there. So, and if you're not having problems keeping your champions alive, the strengthen isn't an issue. And if you have somebody else throwing increased speed up there as well, then you don't lose the increased speed, and you get it extended by Mad Hatter, so that kind of makes up for it as well. Oh yeah, I didn't see what your team was fully. You asked if I'd replacing Lydia with Hatter. So yeah, if you've got a Necmo there as well, you're in good shape. Plus that'll keep decreased speed up and leech out there too. That's one of the reasons I was thinking about it possibly on this team, other than the fact that I don't have anybody else that does decreased defense on this team. So you know, but that would actually keep leech out. Well, so no, I do have decreased defense. I've got decreased defense on Toshiro. So I could do it on this team, and that might help with the veils too. That is an interesting thought on this team. So maybe I might try that on this team. I mean, I do always like the fact that you can get an extra decreased defense out there, but that's true, and it gives Toshiro more attacks with because he's definitely got the most crit damage on this team. So that I think will be fun. Plus, it'll be a more reliable hex, because right now the hex I've got is cursed on Lydia. So yeah, that gives me a reason to build the header. So yeah, I may be building the header on this account pretty quickly. I may even do that during CVC and book him during CVC, even if we're not going hard on it, just because that means I can, you know, it'll be done and I won't have to worry about other stuff too much. I do need to master him though. Okay, I just want to finish running one thing quickly and then on my alt, and let me check. Yeah, I think that would add a lot more damage to this. And to be fair, I guess this is a Toshiro team. My Toshiro has a 0-star blessing. I've got no blessing at all. So yes, he hits like a truck. No, he doesn't hit like these trucks that's doing the billions of damage. So now, loser, we were already you're not the only person that was. I've been thinking about where to put Mad Hatter in here for this, and it's kind of nice to you know, to bounce ideas off you guys too. But it's not just you. Unless you're talking about on my team here specifically, which I guess you kind of did a little bit. No worries. I know. But yeah, this team right now does around 500 to 600 million on Nightmare, depending on the rotation. Obviously, there's a little bit of RNG involved, particularly because Necmo is my only provoker. And he is a provoker in with whatever else, so. Yeah, he looks like a lot of fun too. I haven't actually gone hard for him yet, but he's looking like a lot of fun. It is always so weird to have him A1 something and kill something else by doing 1,000,000 damage to it. Awesome. I think I've got all my Chimera keys are already in. I should check. Not that I'm too worried about it, but I think I had to do mine a while ago. I can check on my alt here quickly too. Nope, I have not done my Chimera keys yet, so. But yeah, like my Toshiro, for example, I've actually found that I can't really use him in Nightmare. I guess I could try him. I should try him on Nightmare, because I tried him on Ultra Nightmare and I couldn't make it work quite as well because he just doesn't have enough accuracy, and I'd have to bring Necmo as well, and then I lose out on damage from somebody else. Plus, he's also bad Infinity, which doesn't help with this rotation. Yeah. The next rotation will be kind of fun. I'm actually a little disappointed they didn't do 12 rotations. I think they actually could have done 12 rotations, therefore gotten every single combination available, and basically once a month it changes to another rotation, and then you, over the course of a year, you hit every rotation. It's just kind of a little bit, you know, hit or miss as to which one you hit. I think that would have been a better way to handle it, or maybe even a weekly rotation. The other thing I'm a little disappointed with is I think that the tasks need a little bit of tweaking, because they're definitely designed for you to have mythicals, but they're also designed in such a way where some of them are almost impossible for you to actually get all 18 of them on any particular head. And yeah, the ram head reflect damage needs to go down a little bit. I don't mind that it reflects a ton of damage. I'm annoyed by the fact that it reflects as much as it does, so that like so many champions just die on it.
Because this is a home improvement store. Why is the water?
So sure, getting weak hits is annoying.
And are those scented candles?
There's the decreased defense though. Perfect. So that
you won't settle for anything less. Shop online.
there we go.
Visit CarMax.com.
Oh yes, the clan quests are absolutely stupid. The finish every single submission of a particular form. No, that's dumb. I would be fine if like the top one was like do 9 subquests, for example. That's achievable but hard for a lot of accounts. But then again, a lot of those clan missions are just, some of the clan missions are fine. Some of them are way too easy and some of them are way too hard. And I honestly wish that they would actually have an in-game method of let's just see here, how to describe an in-game method of limiting how many somebody could take. And it would be actually nice to basically limit some people so that like, because like, you know, and there's some people, and they're not trying to be mean, but there's like people in like my my lower end clan, there's a couple of people that they happen to be awake at the time, so they take the 2 easiest quests they possibly can every single time, and they're always the easiest ones. And that's fine, I guess, but they're an account that I know can do some of the harder ones. And if they took the harder ones, people that couldn't do the harder ones could take the easier ones. And it would be kind of nice to say, hey, you took the first one last time, so you have to wait a few hours or something like that. Or maybe even like have a tier list of certain level accounts can take certain ones earlier or later. It doesn't help that it resets at a time that's easy for Europeans to deal with and really hard for the US to deal with, though. But it is what it is. So, chat, I'll let you guys make a call. Do you want to watch the rest of this this key and see how this is going, or do you want to see me pull some souls for Dark Sword? It's not Dark Sword. He's on the East Coast. He's not that much earlier. And half the time he doesn't even take the quests. Yeah, if I miss out on my main, it's not a big deal. I've got a bunch of the coins. I do spend a lot of them. But generally I run one of each. That's true. That is definitely one of the rules in here. We always blame Darksword for stuff. All right, I saw one vote for souls. Tag is so weird. Looking at tag on my free to play, and one of the teams has got has got multiple mythicals and almost 1 million player power, and they're in bronze 2. This seems so silly. Okay. We can get off that then. Wait for that to close. Talked about all of them, that's fine. All right, we're going to hop on Dark Sword's free to play first, and we will pull his souls. Fair enough. All right, Dark Sword, we're hopping on your free to play. No. You cannot compound ally attack. So if you, for example, ally attack with the Marishka in another ally attack, she doesn't then bring somebody else again with her ally attack. Same with Mikage, because Mikage, she does an ally attack that has an A1, and then she does her A1, and her A1 also has an ally attack in it. She doesn't double ally attack. So you can't ally attack within an ally attack. Particularly because that could bring some really weird examples of like, actually a good one would be, what's his name? The lizard. Why am I blanking on his name? Teox, that's it. It could bring a weird example of Teox where one Teox brings another Teox, brings back the first Teox, brings back the second Teox, brings back the first Teox, brings back the second Teox. You could literally build, with a double Teox team, you could build an endless ally attacking team with the two of them. Which isn't good. So, no. Alrighty, so we have 51 mortal souls here. We bought everything else yet. We have, and one of the immortal soul stones. Dark Sword, is your wish list updated? Let me poke him in Discord just to make sure that. Okay, well, let's take a look here. Hold on, we're on your free-to-play, right? Did you manage to get Fushan? You actually got a Fushan. That's awesome. You found a way to get 2 more token traders? That's cool. Oh, you've had one. Ow. Okay. That explains it. By the way, we can get some free stuff here. Get some stuff here. Check your shop, dude. Check your shop. Don't miss out. Anything exciting here to buy first that we think about? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. All right, we checked the wish list. Arby's a good one to go for if you don't have an Arby. Let's just see. Where are your Arby and Kymar with Ascensions? Arby's got a 2-star. Kymar's got nothing. Definitely a Kymar then. Definitely a Fushan. Maybe Hefrak would be a good one to go for a 2nd star on over Arby. Or Ninja. Actually, yeah, Ninja. Ninja is an absolute. Yeah, I would absolutely do a Ninja over especially because you already have a 2-star Arby. And then you're not using this dude anymore, so. You have a Dythy here? Dythy's a good option. I like Dythy. Or Ugo. Where's your Ugo? That's a good question. Ugo. Type that right. You don't have a soul for Ugo. Ugo goes in there. That's an easy. There you are. Perfect. All righty. So, I have a Mountain Dew with me, good for the soul. It is not a sponsor. Could be. Reach out to me, PepsiCo, who is also the manufacturer of Mountain Dew. We can work out something. Let's get some hype in chat for Dark Sword and get him some fun souls. And just pretend I have shard pulling music going. All right, let's get some cool souls. All right, let's go. We got one big one. Let's make it a really big one. That is an epic. I mean, Melga's a good champion. 3-star Melga doesn't suck. One more of these. That is a Clod. It is not super exciting. All right. We got... Do we have enough room? We don't have enough room. Hold on a second. We don't have a lot of silver, so... That can be sold. 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 That's a 1-star. It's not a big deal. Oh, before we do that, let's just see if there's anybody that we need to... Oh, there we go. That's an easy one. Lethlin, I think that's for... Have you done Mikage on this event kind of yet? I don't think you have. No, you haven't. Okay, so that's Mikage Fusion, so we're not going to give Lethlin that one. Hey, look at that. It's a reason to build Morcane. Morcane's actually worth building on this account, by the way. Eric's is not bad. Okay, now we can go back to selling a couple of these. Not worth keeping. You don't even have a Vrask? Yeah. Not really great. I don't have a Venom Mage on this account? That sucks. Dang it. All right, let's try this again. Oh, you don't need to sell that. You can sell that Melga because you've got a better Melga. You've already got a better one of that. Do. Perfect. We got exactly enough there. Is that a Lethlin soul? Yeah, that's the Lethlin soul. What? Lethlin is for Mikage though, so we're not gonna mix that one. So let's go.
What you doing?
Hey, appreciate you hanging around, Bone. How you doing? Yep, we are doing my first dual live stream. So we are live on Twitch and the YouTubes, so you can check me out there as well. Ooh, 6-star Seer Soul is always amazing. That's always well worth pulling if you don't have one. That reminds me, do you have a 6-star Seer? If not, I don't think you do on this account, right? If not, Seer Soul is actually well worth getting because that 6-star Soul is so huge for Seer. Nope, you don't have a 6-star Seer Soul. You need a better Seer Soul. That's an easy one. Nope, you only got a 1-star Soul on her on this account. So, awesome. Let's get something cool. 2-star Ashnar, not particularly exciting, but, you know. 4-star Seducer? Yeah. Giggity.
What you doing?
Hey, Command, how you doing? Appreciate you following on Twitch. Weregrin, not exciting. 2-star Geomancer could be an improvement, maybe? And sometimes you have multiple Geomancers, so, you know, second one for a second Geomancer doesn't suck. He is really, if you've ever seen him in chat, he definitely's got that thing down. All right. Ooh, that is a 1-star Gallius. That's really not that exciting. 1-star Coldheart. There's a legendary. That is a 1-star Skeletor. That's an easy sell, at least. Probably. I'd have to see the multipliers to see if the real question is her A2 multiplier worse than her A1 triple hit multiplier? It's probably worth turning it off because it doesn't do anything exciting for that. 1-star Krixia, that'd be good if you ever get a Krixia. Okay-ish epics, nothing super set. Lockway, that's what that was. Okay. Ox, Fleshmonger, Kalia, Cornelia. Ooh, there's a legendary. That is a biggin. That's not exciting for him, unfortunately. Hey, you got a 2-star Kale on your wish list. A2 hits once. So there you go. And I would traditionally just advise you to buy more of this currency with these rather than convert them into souls. Unless you are absolutely desperate to do this Fate deck. But I wouldn't bother doing the Fate deck. So thank you, Dark Sword, for letting me pull souls on this account. We can hop on your other account now. Did you get anything super exciting? Oh, hey, look at that. Your Geo now actually has a soul. That's actually a huge improvement. Gnarlhorn, 3-star soul. That's actually a big deal too. Because that actually helps on what's it called? Shogun. I think Lethlin. Is it Lethlin? Oh, it's Lockway, not Lethlin. Okay. Do you need a Lethlin for anything? No, you don't need an Enda. Okay. Lethlin, not its problem. We can throw Lethlin in this because that's not a waste then. Awesome. All right, I'm hopping off this account, and we'll hop on your main. Oh yeah, that gnarl that'll actually help too because you definitely need the blessings. So as we can see, here is the Toshiro run. Very solid. I'm not going to rerun that. I could run that for more damage, but I've also gotten less, so that's a keeper. In fact, I think I'm going to run another... Grab my brutal team. That's the brutal team. All right, we will hop on Dark Sword's main in just a second. I do want to... Did I get the provoke? Not yet. I did not get the provoke. All right. This is another one where I've got... Necmo and Provoke. Oh, we got that's right. I've got a Molly and Provoke too. So we somehow managed to miss it on multiple taps. I forgot about that. Molly with the provoke means I don't have to worry about that one as much. Alrighty, let us hop on Dark Swords main.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them?
It's not Dark Swords main, that's Dark Swords main.
That hoodie is giving. You should get it. YOLO.
Thanks to the Chase mobile app, your kid can shop independently while you keep an eye on their spending. So you can
Yeah, the deck of fate is almost impossible for the free-to-play stuff, other than it is bonus rewards for champ training, which you're probably going to be doing anyway. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is clearly not as important as doing some of the dungeons. And honestly, the turn attack dungeon, turn attack is one of the worst things I think that was available for free-to-play stuff. So I did a couple. I looked at trying to do a couple of the turn attack ones, and my teams do the dungeons just fine, but they're not super turn efficient. And it just made no sense to farm that, to waste the energy doing that, because I either have to drop down so low to make it effective on the turns that I was going to be getting stuff I didn't care for, and it's also energy I'd rather put in towards masteries and other stuff like that. So. All right, so let's hop on to Dark Swords account. Is this not the right one? This is the wrong one. There we go. Hey Ming, how you doing? Yeah, that might be enough. And in fact, if you want me to pull your deck stuff, I can pull your deck stuff too. No worries, Ming. We're just chilling, celebrating my 2K subs on YouTube, which is pretty awesome. And I'm trying my first dual stream chat. So that's why the music is different. And we're just kind of enjoying the dual stream. Looks to be doing fairly well. You guys are hitting that like button on the YouTubes. So definitely appreciate that. And oh my God. Hey, for my first stream on YouTube, we've got some decent viewership there too, so I can't complain too much. I'm live on both.
Oh. Hi, chats. Both of you.
I know. Hi, Bandit.
Put me down.
Turn the way.
I know. Here we go. Hi, chat. Chats.
Alrighty. There we go. Now, oh, we got, all right, I'm confused. Somebody, oh, there's Delivery Man was saying he's got a bunch of stuff there. So, yeah, the 15 medium and 3 big ones might be enough to finish the most of the stuff. Hey, Piranha, appreciate that. How you doing, Exalted, by the way? Yeah, I can't complain too much about the YouTube stuff. Seems to be doing pretty well. So, yeah, we may start doing this a little more often. I kind of miss the music, but I'll figure some music stuff out. It did give me an excuse to make a thumbnail for that stuff, though. So let's go. All right. So check the wish list on this account. Narcissus, Teox, Odin. Yes, yes, yes. I'm pretty sure those are good because you don't have I don't think you've got a full-blown seer in this account. We'll double check. Oh, you've got a 6-star seer. You don't need seer anymore. So we don't need a seer, so who do we want? She's actually worth grabbing a soul for. She's really good. I probably can, but I can't do it without having additional mods on Streamlabs. So I don't, at the moment, I don't have it set up for that. Because the way it works is Twitch, basically you feed it a secondary stream to get the VOD, but the primary stream has the music, and the primary stream has to have it for other stuff. So I'd have to fight with that. We'll see. If I can fight and get it to work, I will fight and get it to work. The other advantage of not having it that way, though, is it also means I don't have the music here, which means it's never picked up by the mic, which means I can't get an accidental copy strike as well. Hey, Burso, thank you very much for hopping on and checking me out and liking the videos. I appreciate everyone follow me on either stream. So, yeah, we're live on Twitch as well. I usually stream on Twitch, but it's, you know, it's kind of fun to see here on YouTube. We are pulling Dark Sword Souls. He is one of the longtime followers, moderator, and, you know, it's, you know, let's see if we can get him something interesting. So we've got his wish list ready to go. We, again, have the Mountain Dew to soothe the soul. Let's see if we can get him something interesting. Let's get some hype in chat. Let's go. Get some prayers to RN Jesus. I probably need to actually fix the, what's it called? The get 7 stream or whatever else to get the smileys fixed on YouTube as well, because I don't think I have that attached to YouTube yet. So, all right, let's get something cool for him. Let's go. Do-do-do. That is a pestilence. That is not what we consider a good soul. It's Kylie. She's back there. Alrighty. And third one. Lauren the Cutter. Not particularly exciting for this account. Not that Lauren's bad. Just not what we're looking for. All right, we almost have enough, so let's just make a little bit of room here quickly. Not worth keeping, not worth keeping, not worth keeping. Oh, you've already got a 3-star Morag. Is that enough? That is enough. All right, we got room for exactly 52. So let's check that out. All right, got 2 singles, and then we will be doing 10 pulls. Let's go Dark Sword. Hello, game. I mean, a legendary. At least it was a legendary. And a 1-star Chevalier. Not particularly exciting. Alrighty. We've got 50 pulls. We have 50 spots. Seems like a perfect match. Let's go. Four-star Rorik. Yeah! That's not helpful here. 1-star Emic would be helpful if he had an Emic. He does not. Ooh, that is 1-star Knave. Ooh, Senna. Senna is a great champion. If you ever get a Senna, that's worth keeping just in case you might get a Senna, even though she is a Void Legendary, so it's really hard to get her. Nothing particularly exciting, but hey, we're getting a bunch of Legendaries, which is actually kind of cool. Let's get something cool. Let's get something. I think you're looking for a Commodus Soul, aren't you, on this account? 1-star Morag. You've already got a 3-star, so that's not. Hey, 2-star Shiro. If you ever pull it to Shiro, that's something.
Call 1-800-ABC-MATH.
A healthy life.
But yeah, a 5-star Commodus Soul would be absolutely amazing.
With avocados,
Or just get a 6-star and be done with it.
green mattress, delivering breathable, back-loving support.
Hey, 3-star Ugo. That is possibly good.
Wool and latex farms, easy financing, a 1-year sleep trial, and deep restorative slumbers. Organic sleep.
Legendary. 3-star Narma. Not particularly exciting.
Here comes 2025, and guess what?
And there we go. So that was not super thrilling. Collect all the cool stuff.
That's why there's the video app.
And yeah, not something super exciting at the moment. So let me get,
front and center with your ideas. Look more polished and be more memorable with the best way to
might as well get that 1-star. That's extra HP, which actually will help her heal people, so that's not too bad. Alrighty, there you go, Mr. Darksword. We have got your free stuff for you as well. Thank you for letting me pull your souls. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy all that wonderful soul stuff. Do you want me to pull all your deck of fate so far? I can certainly do that if you want. Or you can do it later. Or we can even play the game on stream. I will let him speak up if we want to do that. Awesome. All right. So, the game, as it is, we've got 7 to pull. So, it's going to be the first 7 responses. We have row A, B, C, D, and E, and position 1 through 8. So, kind of like Battleship, give me a letter, give me a number, and let's see, B4. Awesome. That is a rare skill tome. E7. Awesome. That is good. We'll pin that for now. We would like to get some more blue. I see an A6. That is not blue, but that's a blue. That's a shard. At least that's pretty good. E8. Hey, there we go. We got 2 blue. That's good. And A4. Is this going to be a blue? This is not going to be a blue. That is unfortunately 25. We do have to pin that now, though, because that's the best thing there. We got 2 left. Now let's see if we can get 2 purple. C4. Somebody likes to blow stuff up. And then finally an A1. All right. That's good. You got some points. And A1... and some more of those fragments. So, hey, not too bad overall. You got 40 fragments out of this so far, which means there's only 100 in here. So you've gotten 40% of the fragments out of here, which will make this, not this, this a little easier, but you're probably not working on this because you did not go for the fusion, I think, on this account. Or did you go for the fusion? If you went for the fusion, you absolutely want to get that soul. If you did not, it is well worth trying to get the cat's gaze. So that's some progress towards that. So that's awesome. So, all right, Darksword, thank you for letting us pull stuff on your account. And I will hop off.
What you doing?
Hey, Chishrun, appreciate the follow. Or, yeah, the follow. Got to figure out what platform we're following on. Appreciate you following on Twitch. How you doing? Let us go take a look at how is my... There we go. Let's get the right account. So this is my Hard Hydra team. Unfortunately, I don't have a cleanser, which means that heal reduction is definitely annoying on Venus. But we get so much extra turn meter, we might actually be able to loop around and get that fixed. But yeah, it feels bad that I'm using my Acresia on hard as opposed to on Ultra or Nightmare, but it's, you know, what I got to do. We're doing pretty good. We're celebrating. I just hit 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers on YouTube, or subs or whatever it is on YouTube. So figured I'd do my first dual stream, and it's going pretty well. And we've been kind of grinding the free-to-play. So let me hop on the free-to-play again. Because we're kind of farming... Mostly just farming arena on the free-to-play. Because I'm pretty much out of energy at this point in time. So we can refresh this here. Let's refresh in tag first of all, because I would really like to get... Those keys don't reset. These keys reset afterwards, so nothing in tag so far. That's fine. I'm getting creamed. I'm getting creamed in tag defense. Perfect. That is... How did I... What do you... How did you lose to this? How did... Oh, you know, they probably lost to my regular... my actual defense. Because I had an actual defense in a little while. Yeah, Mashald and Hydra is pretty solid. I have never pulled a Mashald on any of my accounts, so I've never had a chance to use one. But I would absolutely... Well, I would think about using one on my alt. On my main, I don't think I need a Mashald anymore, because I've got... I mean, the fact that I'm fighting to figure out where to put my Wallmasters and Acresias lets you know where my main is on Hydra. But to be fair, he might actually be really good in hard. So that might be kind of fun. So, alrighty. Nothing there to grab. Push you up a level. Alright, anything exciting in here? A Lone Duchess. Do I think I can beat a Lone Duchess? Got a chance, actually. This one is interesting. I don't... this is risky. Lone Duchess, I think I can do. Mostly because Duchess doesn't heal. Okay, so she resisted the steal, which is mildly annoying, but I guess not too surprising. Yep. Okay, this is not going to be a problem. Oh, I should have debuffed. Shame on me. So this isn't even a booked Duchess. Because that was on a 4-turn cooldown, I think. Oh, come on. Stupid Swift parry. Alrighty. Yay, we're making headway. 67 more medals to go before I can get past this mission. And meanwhile, we will hop into here and see if I can get that sorceress, because that would mean I can then farm for another executioner, I think his name is. I should have sold that boot, but that's fine. Yeah, and I think I had one, and I think I fed her because I thought she was rosin food, not whatever food. Have I actually had... Well, I can find that out, because she's Knight's Rev, I think. Or is she undead? She is. Okay, I've never had one before. Okay, I don't feel too bad. Yeah, it may just be you need to reboot too. Sometimes that happens. Hello, Kylie. How you doing? The fat one has graced me with her presence. So not too bad. This has finally actually been an improvement to my Brutal team. My Brutal team's always been a weird one, where it's done okay, but it's never done absolutely amazing. But the Acresia Wallmaster combo seems to be pretty solid. And then I really love Venus in Hydra. She's just so amazing. And I did just get a blessing on this Wallmaster actually too, so that's actually kind of helpful. Just a 1-star, but hey, 1 star is better than no star. I've got him equipped with Nature's Wrath, because that adds extra damage in general. Okay. Would be really nice if you could pick up Shamail, although it's not the worst thing if you're not picking up Shamail. Why are you not picking up Shamail? Oh, it's probably on cooldown. I probably picked somebody else recently. Okay, now I'm confused. You should have picked somebody up. You've now taken multiple attacks, Molly. Okay, yeah, I know you. I know I have you prioritizing the provoke over anything else, just to make sure that we keep the provoke up. There we go. That is mildly annoying that we have no hex on the one that is Eden, so we may actually lose... Oh, we got Acresia. Acresia should still be able to clear him out just as soon as he gets her AoE back. There we go. Yeah, Acresia in Relentless is so nice. So if anyone else wants souls pulled on stream, let me know. Hit me up in Discord or hit me up in, in chat as well, probably. And,
Don't sweat it. You can make audio ads for free when you run a campaign on our self-serve advertising manager, Spotify Ad Studio. It's this easy. Write a script, pick a background track, then our team of experts will record the ad for you. Tap the banner to sign up and create a campaign.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts.
And if you guys are doing the free-to-play challenge, how is your free-to-play account doing? I have actually been really surprised with how well I've been doing. In fact, let's actually pull that off.
And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just
So let's see here. So as you can see here, we have Team Queen of Hearts is really kicking Team Alice's butt, which is as it should be. I'm in the top 10 in champion development. Nobody's got a 5th 6-star, which is not too surprising because once you get 4 of them, you kind of slow down a little bit and say, let's get masteries on some of these champions before I get that 5th one. But that is definitely a priority at some point in time. But I really want to get... I absolutely need to get War Master on 1 or 2 more champions to make sure that my Brutal team is a lot more consistent than it is. So, Great Hall development. I'm in the top 10 here. I've slowed down a little bit because I have not spread myself too thin, and I'm trying to deal with getting 2 of them to level 4, and that slowed me down a little bit. Unfortunately, being in higher gold hasn't helped too much either because I'm just barely edging on what I can do in Classic Arena. Faction Wars, I am not in the top 10 here. I think I'm at like 110, maybe 115 Faction War stars. I haven't pushed very hard in it, though. I've been pushing to be able to farm high levels, not get lots of stars. So at some point in time, I can clean up some of these levels, and I'll have better champions and a more robust roster to be able to actually work on that. But right now, I don't. So Classic Arena, as I mentioned, I'm in Gold 2 right now. I actually stayed in Gold 2 overnight, which was kind of cool. Tag Arena, I'm in Bronze 2, so I'm one of the latest folks to get into Bronze 2. It's working so far. I'm actually able to farm. I don't expect to stay in Bronze 2, just because I think I'm not going to bother putting in a defense this time. Fall out of Bronze 2, back into Bronze 1, and then by that time I should have enough good champions that I think I might be able to farm Bronze 1, even with the defense, and get up to Bronze 2 pretty easily. Fastest champion, I'm nowhere on this. I think my fastest champion is like 210, which is fine. Campaign progress, I have like 95 to 100 Nightmare campaign points. So people have gotten further in Nightmare campaign. I haven't pushed it too hard again because I'm not worried about the points. I'm worried about the rewards. And the only reason I pushed it in the first place... Oh, my reviver died. That's fine. Molly's sleeping. That's not helpful. But I've not pushed it too much because I've been trying to just, I want the rewards when I can get them. I'm not going to be farming Nightmare regularly, so it didn't make any sense for me to push the stars on it too hard. Rotation 1, Doom Tower, I didn't do that. Rotation 2, I am stuck on floor 89. That's actually something I could try on stream. I would like to be able to see if I can get down the dragon, or whichever one is at floor 90. I don't think I can. But if I can, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to be hard stuck here. It's a little bit better than Hell Hades, at least, so I can't complain too much. Demon Lord, I'm in the top 5 as Demon Lord damage. I have never done this much damage again. It's usually been about 10.5, which is not quite enough to consistently 2-key. If I can do this 11.28 as a minimum, I'll be happy. The problem is I really need the brutal Demon Lord to tick over into an affinity, and we haven't gotten far enough for me to do that as a clan. So Hydra progress, yeah, I don't have a lot of Hydra keys. I've got a couple of them here. I have not run what's going to be my final Hydra key yet. So I've got a team. I think I should be able to get I've been able to get 500k before on a key. It just didn't record it. So I can get at least 500k, I'm very sure. I might be able to get much better, especially with Geomancer, but I need to just kind of push it and try. Dragon, haven't pushed that too hard, stuck on 17. I probably could do better. Ice Golem, I'm up to 16. That's about as hard as I could go at 16. I think I farmed 15 though when I was farming. Fire Knights, I haven't pushed past 13. I am at 13, and I've got a team that can go past 13, well past 13 now. I just haven't had to need to push in there yet. I'm in the top 3 in Spider because my 14 team is 100%. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Minotaur, I'm at 15. So is everyone else. That's not a big deal. Arcane Keep, at 17. I can probably push higher than that because I'm at 19 on the Void Keep. Actually, I'm at 20 at the Void Keep, but 19 was a consistent one. Spirit Keep, I'm apparently the highest on Spirit Keep, but I think I can even go further than that. You know, we're doing okay. Magic Keep, you know, as long as I can strip that shield, we're in okay shape. And now that I've got more accuracy on the monkey, I think I can push with that pretty easily. I just haven't had a need to. And then finally Force Keep, which is, you know, not been super important. I need to farm the regular keeps a little bit, but I really have kind of been waiting for a quest that tells me to go dive into them to kind of dive back into them. I haven't touched Shogun. The event dungeon, I'm in the top with that. My team at level 14 is fine. I haven't been able to push the team to 15, but my 14 team runs just fine. Sand Devil, I've got a team on level 1. Iron Twins, I've beaten Iron Twins 6 a couple times on different affinities. So, but if we take a look here at my points, in the regular event, I'm number 10, and in the content creator challenge, which, because I submitted mine for both, I'm number 3. So, not doing too bad. I am still surprised that this team is alive at this point in time, because we're now... I mean, Molly, my reviver, died multiple terms ago, and we're still staying alive. That lets you know how good of a healing this leech is, and that these guys are doing that much damage. But damage is definitely getting muted because we are not getting decreased defense and weaken out, other than with her A1. And that is Necmo. Give me my Necmo back. I would definitely appreciate that. Thank you. Let's hop back to the free-to-play for a minute while this wraps up. Because I can actually do a 3v3 battle on the free-to-play. Woohoo! Alright, so you're the only one I'm really worried about, so let's do that. Go. That was easy. Stone skin. Really? The fact that somebody has 2 turns scone skin on this dude is very and obviously a troll. But the fact that this guy's got stone skin on him is just really weird. But the fact that this guy is in bronze 2 with enough to get that much stone skin, I mean, I guess to be fair, maybe he's actually run Hydra like twice and just happens to have thrown all his stone skin pieces on this champion. And then this I can auto because you're dead. Yay! Where are we doing in the tournament? Nice. Let's see if I can get that 4-star chicken. That 4-star chicken would be absolutely huge. I didn't have any really crafting stuff, did I? Nope. Alrighty, so check regular arena. Let's see if I can find some regular arena teams to annoy. There we go. Slowly but surely, we'll get to there. 65 left. Just need to get to 200 so that I can get this to level 4. And then I can start getting a couple to level 5 because that's the next stuff I'm going to need for this mission. Not on this floor here. And then I'll actually have a decent amount of legendary books too. So I will actually have to think about that. I've got some rare books. I don't know who I want to book in the rares. I mean, he's tempting to book now that I actually have this 4-star soul. But I don't know if he really helps me that much. And unbooked, he's not bad because this is still... He doesn't get a cool... Oh, this is a 3-turn cooldown without being booked. That's awesome. And this is a... Okay, I don't need a book Gallic. That's awesome. You do not need a book, sir. I appreciate that. So I'll just put some crit rate gloves of some kind on him and see if I can get him to that 85 crit rate, and he'll do some decent AoE nuking in Faction Wars for me whenever the orcs open up in 4 days. So Ogren's up next. I've got a couple Ogrins, so that should be fun. Who else is Sacred Order? That's right, Sacred Order is another one where I've been doing well with, and I've got a bunch of Sacred Order champions. And I got to kind of sort out some of the rares for that. And maybe work on Armiger a little bit. I wish I could see what floors are open on some of those stages as well. That would actually be very helpful. All right, let's see if I can get any further in Doom Tower. Because I need to get past the Eternal Chicken. And Geomancer is actually bad for this boss because Geomancer does the 100% turn meter steal, which means that he drains everybody's turn meter on my team and then gives him a bunch of turn meter when it gives Geo a bunch of turn meter. So it's really bad. So Alice helps with damage. You're good, you're good, you're good, and you're good. That's right. Monkey Revive is bad, though. I don't have anybody at the vault that screams, "Spring me." That's the problem. I'm really... Monkey Revive is bad. Geo is bad. And that's 2 of my top 7. Flannan is bad as well. He's not only bad affinity, but he has a turn meter drop on the A1. So we're kind of in this mode. Give me that decreased defense. That should nuke everybody. Yep. That'll get a kill, which is what I need. Down goes Bellinor. Let's do well in a minute. And yeah, I don't want to do that on this boss anyway because I don't want the turn meter drop. So we'll just get that hit. Good to go. All right, so we don't want any buffs, or at least as few as we can, so that's good. I don't mind a poison there. It doesn't suck as much. Because... Okay. Debuffs are less of an issue. Let's nuke. There's a plain old nuke. And that's going to be that. Wait on that shield because I want to get a cleanse first. And then shield is up, and that will heal and revive you. But yeah, we're already the Griffin's already getting too fast, and we're going to be kind of screwed. All right, we're not doing enough damage on that one, and that one's just not. I don't think that. I think that's going to be a hard stop for me until I can getting War Master on at least one more champ, if not two more champs, would be good. The problem is I'm getting War Master on Geomancer eventually because we're getting there, and then Tagore, I need 200 more scrolls to get War Master on him. All right, let's grind our luck. We'll just we'll use the last of those gems for this and see if we can get just a little bit further. Maybe you guys can give me some of that CC luck so we can actually get the that's, you know what, that's got speed on it. So I'm not going to use it on a good champion, but that could have some speed on it, which means I can throw it on a champion that I don't mind throwing away the gear later on. So all right, let's get a sorceress. Wow, 293 million on Brutal with that team. Not too bad considering it's been running without the Reviver for quite a while. Hey, Darren, how you doing? Yeah, don't care. 3-star speed. There's only one set of 3-star speed boots that I'm willing to keep at the moment right now, and that's because it's already plus 16, and it's relentless. Because I was able to get Ugo in. Ooh, that's got a substat, and it's a speed boot. I will, for the most part, keep all the speed boots because they are nice to throw on random champions that I'm just throwing kind of gear on. You roll them up to plus 8, and with minimal investment, you've added 20 some odd speed to your champion. So, but 3-star speed boots are a little sus. That's not the right champion. I am looking for the rare. Is a champion. That's better than nothing.
These are the biggest hits of 2024, from Chartbusters' Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars to favorites from Kendrick Lamar, Chappell Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, and more. It's the best of 2024 Best Songs of the Year playlist. Listen on Spotify.
Awesome, appreciate it. Yeah, we're having some fun. It's Colred's a cool dude. Colred and I get along really well.
Wait, T-Mobile? You bet. Free in-flight Wi-Fi. 15% off all Hilton brands. I never go anywhere without T-Mobile. Same goes from a water bottle, chewing gum, nail clippers, passport.
Your computer's still not working, Dr. Matt?
You can experience travel better at T-Mobile.com/travel. Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
Is it just Raid that's having a problem?
Hi, this is Patayo, and this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the
How you doing, Lizzie?
spicy deluxe sandwich is that spicy kick, because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Order a Chick-fil-A grilled spicy deluxe sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time.
That is weird. Only thing I can recommend is when you uninstall Polarium Play, then go and delete the entire directory, and then reboot, and then see if see how that works. Yeah, 4-star speed boots again. We don't mind those. Even other games? If it's even other games, then uninstall Polarium Play, go in the directory where Polarium Play is hiding and delete everything from there as well, and then reinstall. The only other thing I can think of is check your settings. Just make sure you don't have it set to like 30 FPS or the resolution to some weird nutso resolution. If you go to if you take a look at the shortcut, you can look at the properties from the shortcut. I'll send you where it is on my account, on my machine. It's probably in a similar place for you. No, I don't want to buy anything. Not on this account. Okay, let's do... Don't have room at the moment. Let's go make some room quickly. Just in case I can actually pull some stuff, because that happens every once in a while. There we go. One more 10 pull. Alrighty. So nothing super exciting, but you know, hey. And okay, you can probably head and I can't put you in the vault because you're on defense somewhere. That's fine. Deleting cookies isn't going to help because that's only for a web game, Darren. But specifically, the deleting the entire Polarium Play directory means that you don't have anything that's hanging around there. I would also, after you uninstall, reboot the computer first, just to make sure that you don't have anything weird hanging around in memory from that end. Hey, I'm about to make level 48. That'll actually be kind of cool. That'll be extra energy. Can we make level 48? Hey, Preview, how you doing? I don't know if level 48 is a big level or not. I mean, other than it's, you know, a big number. But, and I will say that's one of the things I do have to worry about a little bit is beelining it as hard as I have towards level 50 will make some of the tournaments rougher. Actually, amusingly enough, the way Windows works now, you're better off doing a restart than a shutdown, especially if you have fast boot turned on, which a lot of people do. If you do a restart, it will shut everything down and restart fully from scratch, whereas a cold reboot where you shut down and reboot will often, with the fast boot, actually boot up from the existing state. It's one of these weird changes that Windows made that they didn't tell anybody about, and it's dumb. Yep, no worries. Appreciate you. We always like people hanging out here. Okay, we're slowly making some progress here. All right, let's check this one more time. Maybe I could do that, but this feels like tempting fate. Yeah, it's something I wasn't aware of until recently. To be fair, I generally, the way I run my computers, or at least because I have laptops, and I used to have a bunch of laptops and only use my laptops, I would hibernate or I would do a full shutdown. And to be fair, you're better off doing a full shutdown because that will at least power the battery off. Where like my laptop, now that I don't use my gaming laptop regularly, if I did a hibernate, it would regularly occasionally wake up, which was super annoying. Yeah, that's rough, but maybe doable. That's rough, but maybe doable. That's easier. Why would somebody 6-star a Magister? Oh, you've got souls on some of these people too? Really? All right, let's do this. I feel better about that team now. This team is going to be difficult, but should be fine. Do I want to just give up this middle team and... Yeah, in fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give up this middle team and just win these outside two. Yeah, it might. I don't know what the problem was. I realized it was a problem, and I'd pull my laptop out and the battery would be dead, and I thought it was the battery needed to get replaced, which it did because it was actually bulging. But oh, you put a revive on death on him, really? That's fine. There we go. Now this is going to be a slaughter, but that's fine. I expected this to be a slaughter, so... Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. There we go. And then I just got to take down Trumbor, which that might do it. Nope. At this point in time, I can just auto this because I can kill Loki. So yeah, I might have been able to do that middle one as well, but wasn't worth the fight. Well, in hibernation mode, it should be off, but yeah, hibernation mode is not like sleep. It's not like sleep where it's sipping just a little bit of power. Hibernation mode is supposed to be off until I hit the power button to turn it back on, but for some reason it likes to turn itself back on. So if I'm putting it in long-term storage, I don't hibernate it. And maybe it is, yeah, maybe it does have dual graphics cards, so maybe that's the issue. It's an older laptop, but it's got a 2060 in it. So, but it's an older laptop. So I think I got it in 2018. All right. Solo U is bad because you'll probably nuke my team down before I can do anything. Solo U is something I can probably outdo. Perfect. Making progress. Slowly, but making progress. Hey, it could be worse. I actually, I recently rebuilt it, but my old laptop, it's not my first laptop. I had a laptop that was slightly older than that, and I replaced it with a slightly newer one because I basically inherited a 1 year newer one. But I have my first laptop was a first generation i7, and I think a 4060 integrated. And the newer one that still works and boots up to this day, it's got Windows 10 on it, is a second generation i7 with a GTX 560. And it works. It boots up. It's actually got 32 gigabytes of RAM because I think I upgraded the RAM in it. And it actually, as far as like web browsing and stuff goes, it runs really well. It loads a little slow, but it's running an SSD via SATA for the main drive. The data drive died on it. So basically, as I was rebuilding it, and as I was rebuilding it, the data drive just flat out died. But that's fine. It was an old hard drive. I had a replacement. But it works. I rebuilt it to give somebody something that was better than nothing. And honestly, it plays YouTube videos very well. And if it wasn't for the fact that it's a 17-inch desktop replacement system that weighs like 12 pounds, it'd be kind of cool. But it's a 17-inch desktop replacement that weighs 12 pounds, which means it's not particularly useful as a laptop. And it has a battery life of like 15 minutes because, again, it's a 2006 laptop, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, who knows? I've actually heard issues where that's a known problem where some laptops will decide to turn back on, and it might even be a BIOS issue. I don't know. It wasn't worth fighting with for a computer that's mostly in long-term storage, and as long as I tell it to shut off, it's not a problem. So. Awesome. Oh, good. I can do one more of these, and let's see if that levels me up. Is that going to level me up? We can hope. I really hate farming non-12.3. It really is a waste of energy. Yay! There we go. That is what I was looking for. That is awesome. On the very, very last run, probably of the stream, because I've been streaming for a little while. I should hop off and see how the rest of the fam is doing. So we are probably going to call it a stream. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? Bye, Auntie. See you later. Auntie, I'm not leaving just because you showed up. What's up, Auntie? How you doing? If you actually have something to tell me about, I can wait a minute. Let's go back to the raid stuff. We're doing good. Just celebrating 200 subs on YouTube, and figured I'd do a dual stream. And checking out the dual stream stuff, and it seems to be going pretty well. I've actually got a pretty good reception. Those of you guys who tuned in on YouTube, I appreciate you guys liking the sub. Yeah, the fact that I've got 14 likes on YouTube and at the moment only 9 concurrent viewers. I think I just lost a couple because I just told them I was leaving. But yeah, the YouTube stuff has gone fairly well. I mean, not amazingly, but you know, first time I've ever streamed on YouTube, so that's not too bad. I may do that again at some point in time. So meanwhile, we should raid somebody on Twitch. So I think that'll work. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can wait for you to get your streak. I can do that. So, but hey, we actually got exactly what I was farming for. So next up is, and let me go to the, doesn't matter where I go to. You are getting locked. You are going to get well, not chicken, but I need to farm you up. And then I will, the other person I want to then farm up is going to be, and if we go here, the good news is we are awesome. Appreciate that, Darren. So this is the next one. Yeah, because I need this dude. I need Executioner as well. I've got one. So if at the worst case scenario is I can just use the Executioner I have, but I've got a 1-star soul on him and I've invested some gear and stuff like that on him. So I'd rather just get a second one and then throw that one to the wolves and keep the first one I've got and get Relic Keeper. So the good news is farming 11.6 is not losing that much off of farming 12.3. So that will actually help the farming speed up a little bit, which will be great. So that is awesome. And then at some point in time, we will make level 48. So we are in some great shape here. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'll probably film a wrap-up of where I am in general, because I hopefully might be close to getting this. And then from there, I can basically speed run just about everything here, actually. Because the 2 affinity bonuses, easy. Win 10 5 or 6-star artifacts from stage 10 or higher in Fire Knight. I can already farm stage 13. Well, I haven't farmed stage 13, but I can beat stage 13. And my champions are now better, faster, stronger. We have the technology. So I think I might be able to get to Fire Knight 15. In fact, if we go check out Fire Knight quickly. Yeah, if I can get to 15, that'd be fine. The other thing that'll be interesting to see is Geomancer might be interesting for Fire Knight, because for Fire Knights, he's got, I mean, it's not 100%, which is unfortunate, but he's got a 100% turn meter drain. So for Fire Knight, he's actually really good once you get through the shield. But this is such a long cooldown. I think I'd rather just bring Bowsmith Flannan. Flannan brings me the ally attack, which was super helpful. Does the decreased speed and decrease whatever else here. He's already faster than I think he used to be, and I can certainly probably make him even faster. Alice is significantly faster than she used to be. Ugo is faster than she used to be. Tagore is much faster than he used to be. One of these days I'll get an actual usable banner, but this is a banner with speed, and that's pinpoint that gives me more speed because of pinpoint. I do have, this is kind of nice. This will be nice eventually, going on my Kale, but right now I'm kind of, and it's one of these things where I'm just kind of on the edge of pushing it on him, but I'm going to lose a bunch of attack, which means I think what I want to do is I'm going to hold on to this until I can 6-star Alice, who's probably my next 6-star. Once I 6-star Alice, and she'll get all the extra ascensions as well as the extra soul stuff, Alice will probably become my wave clear, and then Kale will become more of a debuffer for clan boss that does good damage, and Alice will be more of my arena nuker, which means I can then move Kale out of arena nuking, move Alice into arena nuking, which will actually help me quite a bit farm up more stuff in arena as well. And then I just ideally want to get her faster at some point, but honestly, getting the Ascensions will definitely help, because I can certainly do some other stuff. And she's got the header reserved because I've got to put it on somebody. So awesome. All right, we are going to call it a stream. And appreciate you guys all hanging out. You guys are all awesome. Those of you on YouTube, go check out some of the other videos. Who else is streaming on YouTube right now? Let me just check quickly if there's anybody that I should. Looks like Crouching Grandpa and Roadblock and J Warrior RSL are all streaming. So if you are not familiar with any of those people, they are worth checking out. So go check out some of those on YouTube. There is no raid feature on YouTube, however, though, so I can't raid somebody, which is really annoying. On Twitch, we are going to raid Pogo, because Pogo's awesome. That's not what... Why did I not do that? I have to do... That's the one problem with this. It didn't do it right. Raid Pogo... Time... Not Pog, Pink Tie. There we go. No? Okay, I know what the problem is. There's a space. There's an X, whatever in there. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we got a raid going on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. It has been absolutely amazing, and I appreciate all the support. The fact that I was able to hit 2,000 subs on YouTube is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I might see if I can do more of these dual streams, because they seem to have worked pretty well. We'll kind of check and see what I can do about the music, because I miss the music, and I'd like to see if I can get the music working on Twitch. And, you know, if I don't get it working on YouTube, that's fine. So, appreciate you guys. I am going to raid Pogo and hop off. But thank you guys again. You guys are so awesome. Go say